As Ondo State prepares for its November 16th governorship election, voters face a critical decision that extends beyond simply choosing a governor. The electorate is tasked with selecting a leader who embodies character, credibility and competence, capable of addressing pressing issues such as economic development, security and standard of living.
We're talking about capacity to deliver right now and competence, which of course is supposed to be issue-based. So I think, I repeat again, that what's most important for people to know at the moment is that the contestants should make the people, be informed well enough about what they can do at the moment, to alleviate the suffering of the people.
Two frontrunners, incumbent Lucky Ayedatiwa of the All Progressives Congress APC and Agboola of the People's Democratic Party PDP, both hailing from the same federal constituency, have crisscrossed the state, highlighting their plans to tackle challenges like ocean surge affecting their shared constituency.
Now, for development of the area, because of the terrain, it is not an easy task. It is not anything Ondo State government alone can do, especially considering the sea incursion that has been there for many, many years. I can tell you that the federal government, I have engaged the federal government, the Lekki, Lagos, Calabar Coastal Highway is going to pass through that place. We are going to reclaim land, we are going to protect it and give more land to the people.
What we need to do first is to reclaim. And I said, I will drive that sea 2 kilometers away when I'm governor of Ondo State. It's not a magic. They will say that whether in Providence cannot do. You've been to Eco Atlantic about 10 years back. Ondo State liaison office was directly opposite that place. Everybody was running away. But today, the best restaurants in Lagos is built in that Eco Atlantic city. That's not a magic. It's not a magic.
Security has emerged as a key campaign issue, with candidates like Labour Party's Ebishemi and YPP's Akimurele outlining their strategies to safeguard the state.
The primary responsibility of any government, properly so-called, is security of life and property. So, we want to leverage on the Amotekun security network in conjunction with other security agencies to ensure that we have a safe state. Not just safe for the residents, but safe even for our economy, talking about the farmers.
I'm going to strengthen security, start from providing adequate security infrastructure. What are the security infrastructure? There are many preventive security measures, including surveillance in respective places across the state. Haven't identified the flashpoints, haven't identified area of concentration of likely crimes. Then we put in place measures to prevent such crime. We are going to empower the neighborhood to organize themselves and have what we call neighborhood watch. This is to encourage that each community protect itself because security is local.
Meanwhile, economic diversification takes center stage in a region heavily dependent on its civil service, with candidates presenting their visions for economic growth.
What we rely in this state as this today, at the end of every month, is just collect a salary, go to the ATM. So what I would do differently if I'm governor of Ondo State? Yeah, you just said about the potential we have in Ondo State, the cocoa, the oil producing area. This has not really transformed to economic growth of Ondo State. I'm governor, the first thing I would do is to go out on a massive infrastructure, especially from the riverine.
By the time you open up the area, investors will come, you create jobs. It's not the road, it's not your infrastructure. Infrastructure plus investment and security, providing enabling environment that will make investors to come to your state to create, to build, to create investment that will create jobs for the people.
The granite in Shukari, the rock in Shukari was rated as the best in the whole world. What are we going to do about it? We are conscious of the fact that under the Constitution, minerals are in the exclusive legislative list. But if a creative government You're not competing with the federal government, but that does not stop you from having investors, inviting investors to come and leverage on that.
Part of our plan is to ensure that we diversify the economy of the state towards agriculture, 1, sport, 2, ICT, 3, then digital economy. Now, starting with the agriculture, we plan to ensure that each local government in the state have what we call this agricultural extension settlement for mechanized farming. We want to ensure that we are able to feed ourselves.
As the campaigns draw to a close, Ondo voters stand poised to render their verdicts, weighing the candidates' blueprints against the state's needs. The imminent election represents not just a political contest, but a pivotal moment for Ondo's future trajectory. Tolulope, Oyebode, OSRC News.